at the Benidorm Palace, and I have been dying to ask for years, and I'm so pleased to have the opportunity. Where did the catchphrase "Chase Me" come from?
Oh, Steve, probably about, I'm going back now 30 years, 35 years when I first started, and I was working at a club in Scotland, and I come skipping on to Teddy Bear's picnic, and we were white safari suit on.
I'm from Scotland, I think I saw that.
Did you?
Yeah.
What, in the club? Were you?
No,
You're not
on
old
the
enough. And there was this fella in the front row, and I actually do a gag halfway through where I pinch somebody's drink, and he stood up and he kind of looked a bit aggressive, and I just said to him, "Oh, go on then, chase me if you're going to be like that." And I ran off, and when I come back, the rest of the place was laughing, so I thought, well, I better keep this in, it's quite funny. And really, that's where it happened. So the next night, I was doing another show in Scotland, because in those days you'd go for a week. You know, you'd do a week in a certain area. And the next club, I just thought, well, I'll try it again. So I come skipping on, but this time I didn't take no drink. I just walked up to a fella in the front row and said, "Go on, chase me," and I ran off, and that was it.
And do they? Every time pretty much every time you say it, do they?
Well, I find out 1 out of 7.
Yeah. You know, grab them by the pinky and make them do it by hurting them, or...
Well, yeah, if you like. No, they just... I do find that a lot of people now, because it's more acceptable now, the camp humour. Yeah. I mean, when I first started it 35 years ago, roughly, I was the first...
Oh, of course you were the first one, before Larry Grace, and then John Inman, who was more of an actor anyway.
John Inman was around, obviously, in Are You Being Served? But he was more of a comedy actor, camp comedy actor, and Larry Grayson, bless his heart, he never actually did like a stage show. So I was probably the first, and now you've got like Graham Norton and everybody else, and Alan Carr and people like that. So.
What made you get into it? Because I know you left school at 16 and got a job in menswear.
Yeah.
Did that suit you?
It suited me, but not the people that come in.
No.
I mean, they didn't come in for a suit, but I just wanted to measure them.
Yeah, but that's where you discovered you could make people laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first time, yeah. It was like working with the public, I think. Yeah. I was a bit shy at school, probably.
At 16.
Although I did a lot of jokes, and I used to be like the school idiot, really. Yeah. If I learnt a new impression, I'd try it out in the classroom, and because I started off as an impressionist, really, and then I think when I moved into the shop, because I had more contact with people, I became more. How can I put it? It kind of come out of me a bit more, and I got more confidence.
And is there a story about your first time on stage was in Bournemouth at a talent competition? What happened there?
Well, yeah, I just went on holiday with a couple of lads, as you do. Like 17, we saved up some money and we went down.
Sorry to report to you that British comedian Duncan Norvelle, known for his catchphrase "Chase Me," passed away on December 12th, 2024 at the age of 66. He died from complications related to a chest infection and sepsis. Norvelle had faced significant health challenges in recent years, including a stroke in 2012 that left him partially paralysed. Despite his health struggles, he remained a beloved figure in British comedy, remembered for his camp humour and contributions to variety entertainment. Duncan Norvelle was born on April 2nd, 1958, in Houghton, Loughborough, Leicestershire, England. He rose to fame in the 1980s as a comedian with a flamboyant camp persona and his famous catchphrase, "Chase Me." He built a career in British variety entertainment, appearing on television and stage. Early in his career, he worked on projects like the pilot for Blind Date, before it became a hit show hosted by Cilla Black. Duncan Norvelle's career spanned decades in British entertainment, starting in the 1980s with his popular camp persona and catchphrase, "Chase Me." He frequently appeared on television variety shows, including Blankety Blank and Through the Keyhole. Norvelle also performed in live comedy and pantomime, often playing iconic roles like Buttons in Cinderella. His unique act, combining charm and humour, earned him a dedicated fan base. Later in life, despite health challenges, he returned to performing to support causes like the Stroke Association. Duncan Norvelle was survived by his partner, Lynn Trevallion. Specific details about any children or other family members are not widely reported in public sources. May his soul rest in eternal peace.